is where the flavor begins. The sweet cream flavor of Land O'Lakes butter. Churned fresh from the morning's milking. Discover the taste that captured the country. America's favorite, Land O'Lakes butter. It's here.
Here are our champions. They're three of a kind.
Hi, I'm Chris Lundquist.
Hi, I'm Kathy Hamburger.
Hi, I'm Judy Kovac, and we're 411 Operators.
And here are our challengers. They're also three of a kind.
Hi, I'm Dawn Trout. I'm Margie Bruno.
I'm Jeannie Galindo, and we're bartenders.
And they're here to play Hot Potato. And here to toss the hot potato, our host, Bill Cullen.
Thank you all very much, and welcome to Hot Potato. It's nice of you to drop in and see what we're doing. Let's see what we're doing. We'll talk first of all to our champions over here, our 411 operators, or information, as I like to say. That is information, is it not?
Yeah.
Already won $1,000, and you're here playing in a tie game against the bartenders. Are going to try to go on and win some more, are you not?
Oh, yeah.
Judy, you're the captain. Tell us about your marital status.
Oh, well, I'm happily married.
And
my husband.
You know, being happily married reminds me of something else. When you work an 8-hour day, don't you?
Oh, yes.
And you're away from your husband.
Uh-huh.
How much of that 8-hour day while you're working do you spend talking?
Oh, about 99% of the time, I would say.
So you talk like almost 8 hours.
Oh, yeah.
And how about you, Kathy?
I'd say the same.
Talk. Not much listening. And how about you, Chris?
Pretty close to 100%.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's probably the reason you're happily married, Judy, isn't it? You are happily married.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and how about you, Kathy?
I certainly am. In fact, I'm remarried and same man twice.
You married the same man twice?
I sure did.
I'd ask you to go into detail, but I might not want... Seems like an awful waste of time, doesn't it? and Chris, do you do much talking at home?
Well, no, I try and keep quiet at home. I do it all at work.
Okay, now we have the marital status taken care of over here. Let's see about our bartenders. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
You're doing a good job. Our champion Dawn here. Happily married, are you?
Oh, yes, very. I'm still on my honeymoon. I'm a newlywed.
How long?
Since around Halloween.
Well, that's a
October
good time.
29th.
He said trick or treat, and you showed him. Margie. Margie, how about you? Happily married, are you?
No, I'm just recently engaged.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. And how about you, Jeannie?
I'm still negotiating.
How are the negotiations coming along?
I think the jury's out right now.
Jury's out. Oh, as a lawyer, you're negotiating.
Yeah, right.
Jeannie, there's no way you can win. However, I will just get back to our game and say these two teams are going to play a series of rounds. They've already played two, so we have one round each. This is for the game. Team can win by either coming up with a seventh answer to a question or by knocking out the three members of the opposing team. Okay, now we're ready to go. 2 out of 3 rounds wins the game, so this is for the bonus now, the whole thing. The winner of this gets a chance for 5,000 more. Chris, we're going to start with you. Okay, everybody listen carefully because I hope this applies to everybody. It's time for another word game here. If you take the word pale, that's P-A-L-E, and replace the L with another letter, you can make 7 new words which can be found in Webster's Unabridged Dictionary. Now, can you name all 7? Each time, please give us the letter that you are replacing the L with. The L is the only one you may replace. That's P-A-L-E. Okay, Chris, we're going to begin with you. Do you want to answer or challenge?
I'm going to answer, and I'm going to say C for pace.
For what?
C
for pace.
Pace.
P-A-C-E is right, and we have one right answer on the board. Okay. That's the way it works. What do you want to do, Kathy?
I'm going to play, and I'm going to say... what was the word again?
Pale was the word.
I'm going to paste the L with an I.
So we have P-A...
I-L.
I-L.
Excuse me, Bill. She has to replace the L with a letter.
Yes, it's the L you must replace.
Oh,
I'll give
I'm
you
sorry.
just a little time. Now, give us a quick answer now because we've
Okay.
all... 5 seconds. I'm sorry we have to consider that wrong. I'm sorry about that, but you were all equal when the explanation was given. And so Kathy sits there on the bench, and we pass it along to our bartenders. Dawn, what do you want to do? Remember now, just to repeat, because there's a little confusion, the word we started with was P-A-L-E. You have to replace the L. What do you want to do?
Oh, I'd like to play.
All right.
And I'll replace the L with a G.
And we have P-A-G-E, and you're right. 2 right answers on the board. All right, Margie, what do you think?
I think I'm going to pass the potato.
To whom?
To Judy.
Judy, it's up to you. Replace that L with something that hasn't already been used.
Okay, I'm going to say replace it with a V, pave.
P-A-V-E. Correct. That is the right answer. And Margie, that knocks you out of the game. Okay, 411 operators have control again. Chris, we're over to you. We have 3 right answers on the board. You have 2 opponents. What would you like to do?
I'm going to answer.
Okay.
I'm going to say N for pain.
P-A-N-E, right. We have 4 right answers on the board. Judy, I hope you've been thinking, and you should be thinking, too, in case you get a challenge. What do you say, Judy?
Okay.
Answer a challenge.
I think I'm going to have to challenge.
All right, whom?
And I'll challenge Don.
Don, up to you. Original word was pale, P-A-L-E. Time. You have to give me an answer.
I'll say replace the L with an R.
P-A-R-E, correct. You just got there. 5 right answers on the board. Judy, that knocks you out of the game. Go back and join Kathy. And we've had, now, Gene, you're next. We've had pace, page, pave, pain, and pair. You have 1 opponent left. You could win either way.
Pace, page. Okay. I hope this is right. I will replace it with a T and call it pate.
Pate or pate. Either way. That is absolutely right. Don, it's back to you. We need 1 more right answer. You have 1 opponent left. Which way do you want to go? This is for the game, possibly.
I'm going to challenge Chris.
Your challenge, Chris. Now, for the 3rd round in the game, you have to come up with the right answer. If you miss it, the bartenders win. Okay, what do you say, Chris?
Bill, I'm not sure if that's right, but I'm going to say D.
P-A-D-E is wrong, and the bartenders win the round and the game. Everybody Well, boy, oh boy, you know, that turned out to be a very tough one because you gave me 6 of the right answers, and there was only 1 more, and that was not a very common word. The word was pape, P-A-P-E, which indicates the Pope. So you have nothing to be ashamed of. Ladies, we thank you ever so much. You have our thanks. We'll be calling you on 411, and you have $1,000. Thank you, ladies. We'll be back in just a moment, but right now, we're going to pause. If you'll watch this, please.
I have to admit it's frustrating having a bladder control problem.
Because my real problem is finding the protection I need.
You need Depend for discreet, effective protection. This form-fitting Depend undergarment works so well because of a fluid-locking layer. Watch how this remarkable layer actually locks fluid in and won't let go.
The name says it all.
Depend. Discreet, effective protection.
Mommy, how long will Charlie live?
Oh, Charlie's gonna live a long, long time.
Ralston Purina has researched nutrition, searching for ways to help dogs live longer lives. And we've succeeded with Purina Dog Chow.
Charlie!
Every nutritional discovery that can help dogs live longer goes into Purina Dog Chow.
I love you, Charlie.
Purina Dog Chow brand dog food, helping dogs live longer lives.
Paper's not a word you hear in everyday conversation, so it ended up with you knocking out. Well, it's time for bonus now. Our ladies are going to get a chance. They have $1,000. Your bonus, as you know, stands at $5,000. And the subject is immigrants. Immigrants. I'm going to show you a pair of countries, and each time I want you to tell me, in the last 150 years, which country has sent more legal immigrants to the U.S.? Legal. Now, I stress that. Each time you are correct, you earn $500. Answer 5 questions correctly, you win your jackpot, which is at $5,000. Don, you're the captain.
Yeah.
Now, you may pass, but only 1 pass per game. Here comes your first question, going for $500. In the last 150 years, which country has sent more legal immigrants to the U.S.? Is it England or India? Talk it over and tell me what your answer is. Or do you want to pass?
Well, we agreed on this one.
And you say?
England.
3.2 million. India, only 182,000. You have $500. You can take it or you can go. What do you want to do? You're going?
We're going.
You're listening to the audience. Okay, I'll just tell you this. They're not always right. In the last, you're going now for $1,000 or nothing. In the last 150 years, which country sent more legal immigrants to the U.S.? Would you say Sweden or Portugal? Talk it over. You have a pass if you care to use it.
Yeah, where Portugal is. Sweden.
You're not
okay,
sure.
we'll go Sweden. You want to pass or you want to go? Say Sweden. Okay.
Play or pass?
Play.
You're going for it. Okay, what do you say?
We will say Sweden.
1.3 million. Portugal only 452,000. You're right again. Okay.
We have one pass.
You can take the 1,000 and quit, or you can go on. You still have a pass. What do you want, Don? You're the captain.
I'm the captain. They want to go. We're going.
Okay. All right. Which country has sent in the last 150 years more legal immigrants to the U.S.? Would you say Russia or Poland? Talk it over. Very interesting. Interesting.
How many legal immigrants do we have from Russia?
It's impossible to get out of Russia.
It's impossible to get out.
Okay, time to tell me whether you want to play or pass.
We want to pass.
Okay, what would you say?
Russia?
That would have been right, but you use your pass. That's okay. Now, we have another one. In the last 100, you have to go on. You have to answer this. In the last 150 years, which country sent more legal immigrants to the United States? Would it be Greece or Spain?
It's got to be Spain.
So,
Spain. Okay.
Here comes your answer now. You're going for $1,500 or nothing. What's your answer?
Spain.
Greece, 661,000. Spain, only 263. And you didn't make it. But, tell you what, you still have $1,000 for winning the game if you can defeat another team when you come back up here. We'll make it a little easier because your jackpot then will be worth $10,000. We'll have $5,000. We'll be back here in a moment. Right now, this for you, please.
Ben, don't you have any fresher tomatoes?
When only the freshest will do.
Now that's fresh.
The freshest.
Got a special on mayonnaise, Mrs. B.
Ben, those bargain brands don't taste as fresh as Best Foods.
Just bring out the best foods.
Why do people insist on Best Foods? It tastes fresher than bargain brands.
You've become a great cook.
She had the best teacher.
Just bring out the best foods and bring out the best.
I love children. Anybody who's going to run a nursery school for 26 years and better. Lately, though, my arthritis... When plain patty cake gets to be painful, it's time for Anacin.
Regular strength pain relievers stop at 650 milligrams, but Anacin gives you more medicine for temporary relief of minor arthritis pain. 800 milligrams.
Arthritis isn't about to come between me and my children.
Anacin. More medicine.
Okay, toilet bowl. You think you're a big problem? Not anymore.
Don't be bullied by your bowl. Bully your bowl instead.
Introducing Bully, the first automatic bowl cleaner that's 100% concentrated bleach cleaner. No blue dyes, just concentrated cleaning every time you flush.
Take that.
Bully keeps your bowl crystal clean and fresh smelling for over a month.
No weekly brushing.
Don't be bullied by your bowl. Bully your bowl instead.
New Bully ends routine brushing.
That's a bully bowl.
What shocking surprises will Dynasty use to electrify you on upcoming episodes? Inquiring minds want to know.
I want to know.
Is sugar hidden in many foods you'd never suspect? This week's National Enquirer tells you. Why do many women love their houses more than their husbands? How can you make people like you more?
It's in the Enquirer.
Has Linda Gray copied her Dallas role by roping a younger man? Find out in the Enquirer. Over 100 features for people with inquiring minds.
Like me.
Well, congratulations to you, ladies. You didn't get the $5,000 jackpot, but you have 1,000, and you know if you get up there again, you'll be going for 10,000. Who knows? You might do it yet. 3 lady bartenders. We have opponents for you, and they're a little unusual. They look a little unusual. Now, not because of their looks, but, well, you'll see in just a moment. Let's meet your opponents.
Hi, I'm Glenn Fisher. Hi, I'm Tim Stamper. I'm Tim Miller, and we are Beekeepers.
Holy Toledo. I'm gonna tell you 3 fellas something right now. If there's one thing in this wide world that scares me, it is bees.
No.
You didn't bring any with you, did you?
No, I didn't. No.
Anyone? Good. Keep them wherever they are. Have you ever been stung, Glenn?
Yes, I have many times.
And what do you do? When you get stung?
Well, to scratch them out and cry a little bit.
It hurts you?
Oh, yes.
As much as it would hurt. I've never been stung, but I'm still frightened of it. How about you, Tim? Been stung?
Yes, I have, quite a few times.
Uh-huh. What, you just scratch it out, too?
Same thing as Glenn. And
isn't it something about you put wax on it or something that's supposed to help?
It might. I've never tried it.
How about you, Tim? Ever been stung?
Sure.
You have. How many times?
Hard to say.
Okay. Married, are you, Glenn?
Yes, I am.
Tim?
Yes, I am.
And, and two Tims. Tim, how about you?
I haven't been stung yet.
Oh, I'm going to watch you. Okay, now, you guys know how the game is played, do you not? Okay, you all have some tools of your trade with you. We'll talk about those things as time goes on, but now we're going to begin with the bartenders. For everybody, Jeannie will be starting with you. Here's the question. Everyone listen. This one hits you in the pocketbook. In a home equipped with appliances, which 7 appliances contribute the most to your electric bill? Let me reread that. In a home equipped with appliances, which 7 appliances contribute the most to your electric bill? Okay, Jeannie, we start with you. Do you want to answer or toss it over there to the beekeepers?
I'll answer. I'll say the oven.
The oven is an incorrect answer, and Jeannie, you have to go back and sit on the bench and control passes to the beekeepers. And Glenn, that's you. What do you want to do, answer or throw the hot potato over there?
I think I'll answer that, and I'll say the air conditioner.
Air conditioner is right. One right answer on the board. Tim number 1. And that's all air conditioning, central and all air conditioning. Tim number 1, how about you? Answer or challenge?
I'll answer, and I'll say the furnace.
The furnace, correct. 2 right answers on the board. Tim number 2.
I'll say the dryer.
The dryer is also correct. We have 3 right answers on the board. Furnace is number 1, by the way. Glenn, back to you. 3 right answers. You have 2 opponents.
I think, let's see. Should I play or pass? I can do either one.
You can, indeed.
Okay. I will say that I think I'm going to pass.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Marge.
Up to you, Marge. To stay in the game, you have to come up with one of those appliances that adds the most to your electric bill. 5 seconds to answer.
Freezer.
Freezer is incorrect. Marge, out of the game, go join Jean, and it passes back to the beekeepers. And Tim number 1, you have it. You only have 1 opponent left, by the way, Tim.
I will challenge.
Okay, that's the challenge, and that's for you. Okay, now, Dawn, what do you say to stay alive?
Well, I'll say a blender.
A blender is incorrect, and the beekeepers have won round number 1. Come on back, girls. Okay. Okay, the beekeepers, congratulations, gentlemen. You won yourself the first round. The other ones were the clothes washer. Dryer was mentioned, but not washer. The dishwasher, the refrigerator, and the water heater. Don't forget that one. That one uses a lot, too. So it's 1 round to 0, and we'll be back here in just a moment. But right now, we have a word for you.
See this ugly yellow stain? That's what comes from cigar or cigarette smoke. Just think what smoking a pack a day, every day, could do to your teeth. But look, here's Topol, the smoker's tooth polish that helps remove all kinds of superficial tobacco stains. Topol starts to work immediately to clean your teeth and to help remove these stains. Just use Topol week after week and watch your teeth get brighter and brighter. Topol, the smoker's tooth polish, regular or with fluoride.
I'll never rest with this cold. Oh, Phil? Oh, did you get the NyQuil?
Got something new.
Who needs new? NyQuil has all I need.
Now there's new improved NyQuil with more of what you take NyQuil for.
To relieve my sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head fever so I can rest.
That's right.
You always know what I need.
New improved Vicks NyQuil. More than ever, the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head fever so you can rest medicine.
I took Rolaids for 10 years. Now I get better relief from Tempo.
With Tempo, no more tongues.
It took remarkable Tempo to make these heartburn and gas sufferers switch.
Tempo's soft, not hard and chalky. So it dissolves fast, fights acid and gas.
And the soft Tempo form holds more medicine than the leading tablet. 75% more acid-relieving medicine.
Better relief than Rolaids or Tums.
Switch to better relief. Switch to soft Tempo.
Amy McVeigh keeps her brown bottle of Lysol brand disinfectant in the linen closet, behind an old hot water bottle and a box of Epsom salt. Too bad, because every day Lysol could be disinfecting and deodorizing the bathroom bowl, could be cutting down on germs in her wash, even in cold water, and killing household germs, including germs that cause odors. Where's your brown bottle of Lysol?
The baby's room's where I always used it.
Find it.
Our beekeepers have won round one, and we said we'd talk about the equipment or implements you have. Glenn, you and Tim number two have something similar. What are those?
These are what we call hive tools, Bill. We use these when we're working the hives of bees and opening the hive and working frames and
scraping bees off?
Right, scraping wax off the lid.
That's adapted from something else, or is that made specifically for?
I believe this was made specifically for beehives, yes.
Now, Tim number one has something that I recognize. I've seen it on news television programs. Tell us about that implement there, Tim.
This is a smoker that we use to calm down the hives with.
The bees are flying around, they're angry about your presence, they see your uniform and say, hey, look at the beekeepers here. Let's go get them. And this calms them down?
Yeah, we'll do it.
And does it, what kind of smoke do you use in there?
We put eucalyptus bark in the smoke.
Does it also calm people down?
Well, depends on what you put in the smoker, I guess.
I'm with you, Tim. I'm not with you, but I understand you. Anyway, the beekeepers are ahead, and they are going to be in control. We'll begin with them. Everybody, please listen to the question which I am about to pronounce in loud, clear tones. If you had to live in a country other than the United States, what country would you choose? Now, that's the problem posed in a nationwide survey conducted by Davis Research. We need 7 of the 8 most preferred countries. Foreign countries people would prefer if they were not to live in the United States. Glenn, we begin with you. Do you want to answer or challenge?
I think I'll answer, and I think I'm going to go with Australia.
Australia, believe it or not, I believe it, it's right. You have one right answer. I don't know why I said believe it or not. All right, Tim, number one, do you want to answer or challenge?
I'll answer.
Okay, you guys are leading now, 1 round to nothing at the moment.
I will say Japan.
Japan. Another right answer, 2 right ones on the board. Tim number 2, who is not married.
I'll say Canada.
He answered Canada is right. We have 3 right answers on the board. Well, now, that brings us back to you, Glenn. Canada, by the way, is the number 1 answer. The number 1 answer. It's so similar, I guess. Anyway.
It's getting a little tougher, but I think I'm going to go with England.
England, he says. Do you know something? England is the right answer. You have another one. England, Canada was number 1, and England, for your information, among those polled, was number 2. Now, fellas, you've answered 4 straight. If you answer all 7 straight without giving up control, you win the round, which in this case would also be the game for you because you're leading 1 round to nothing, plus the 7 straight jackpot, which is now at $2,500. I don't suggest you do it that way, but Tim number 1, keep that in mind. If you have an answer you think is right,
I'll answer.
All right, Bill. Tim number 1.
And I'll say Sweden.
Sweden. Sorry, Tim, it's a wrong answer, and you have to go back and sit on the bench. Hey, ladies, I thought it wasn't going to get back to you, but right now you're in pretty good shape. Jeannie, you're in control. We have 4 right answers. You have 2 opponents left. What do you want to do?
I'm going to take a guess that people would like to go where their money's at in Switzerland.
Switzerland. You are right. That was a good guess, Jeannie. 5 right answers up there. Margie, to you.
I'm going to... I'm going to say France.
France. It's an answer, and it's a right answer. We have 6 right answers. Dawn, only 1 more right answer will tie the game at 1 round apiece. Of course, you may challenge if you're not sure of your answer. What do you want to do? Now, it is your choice. You may come up with an answer if you're reasonably sure of it. If if you're in a little trouble about whether you think it's right or wrong, you can throw a challenge. That's your choice. Just thought I'd mention that.
I think I'll answer.
Okay, this then would be if you're right for the game.
And I'll say Spain.
Spain is wrong. And so, Jeannie, if you will go back there and sit, and control passes back to the gentleman now. And the question again, people here in this country asked in a poll, which foreign country other than the U.S. would you prefer to live? This is for the 2nd round. And the game now, Tim number 2, has 6 right answers on the board. That is if you answer.
I think I'll challenge.
Okay. Now, will you challenge?
I'll challenge Jeannie.
Jeannie, it's up to you. Answer correctly, and it's the round for your team. Answer incorrectly, you're out of the game.
Wow, my team is depending on me.
5 seconds.
I'll say Italy.
Italy. Correct. Correct. You've won the round. Come on down here. Look at that. It's all tied up. 1 game apiece. 1 game apiece, and the only other answer given by the people who were polled were West Germany, so you did a marvelous job. So it's 1 round for the beekeepers, 1 round for the bartenders, and we'll be back in just a moment, but right now it's 1 of these for you.
Women like you have such busy schedules. With work and your family, there's no time to be irregular. But when you are, you take Correctol tablets. The Correctol tablet special formula combines a mild laxative with a softening agent. Its gentle overnight action helps you feel like yourself again.
There's also Correctol liquid with a different gentle formula.
Correctol, the modern gentle laxative so many women are using today.
This Carpet Fresh is for the dogs. People, leave the room.
Over here. I didn't want to mention it in front of them, but you have D.O. doggy odor. Once it's trapped in the rug, it's in the room. Carpet Fresh Scent 2 Rug and Room Deodorizer fights a D.O. It's the only one with Valex, a patented ingredient that actively eliminates pet odors in your rug. Leaves your room with a fresh, clean scent. People, come back. Nothing gets a carpet fresh like Carpet Fresh Scent 2 an original formula.
If you'd like to be a contestant on Hot Potato, we're looking for 3 of any kind: psychologists, seismologists, mind readers, or rabbit breeders. So write to us at Hot Potato, Post Office Box 950, Los Angeles, California 90048, or telephone 213-277-6000. Now back to you, Bill.
The bees are smoking us back. You notice that? Yeah. Anyway, we have a tie game. The beekeepers have a round, and our bartenders have a round, so it's all tied up. When we get back here next time, we're going to have the rubber round. That'll be a chance to see who wins the 1,000 and gets a shot for 5,000 or 10,000 more, depending on who it is. Thank you. Goodbye. Hot Potato. See you later.
A member of our studio audience will receive Tappan's Deluxe microwave oven with tap and touch controls, built-in browner, 10 different cooking speeds, so you can program to defrost and cook automatically, furnished by Tappan. World Book's 22-volume encyclopedia, including research guide and index volume. Easy to use and read, furnished by World Book. Some of our party contestants will receive introducing new flare-trimmed decorative borders for painted walls. Now you can turn nearly any painted room into a showcase inexpensively. A lavish face and body treatment from St. Ives Laboratories. A complete set of 5 luxurious skincare products. The St. Ives Swiss Formula Spa Treatments. Success Rice, the only boil and bag rice. Cooks in just 10 minutes, no measuring, no mess. Once you've switched to Success, nothing else will do. Hanes Underwear for Boys has to pass 11 quality tests and Inspector 12 before it gets to you.
Tonight, guess who's having a 2-hour movie blowout? The A-Team.
America is at the turning point, and the race for the Democratic presidential nomination is hot. I'm Tom Brokaw. Join me for primetime coverage on NBC Reports Super Tuesday.
Johnny Cash checked himself into a hospital for drug dependency. I'm Jane Pauley. Tomorrow morning on Today, he'll tell us how he won his fight. Join us tomorrow morning on Today.
Potato is a Barry and Midnight production.
It's Love Connection, the hot new show where real singles...
I'm an old-fashioned girl, and I never fool around.
...go video dating.
It was an absolute disaster.
The single scene will never be the same after Love Connection.
Weekdays at 3.
Are you snacking yourself into a junk food rut?
I need the energy boost.
I can stop anytime.
Stuffing yourself with empty calories. Well, there is a way out of your junk food rut. Prunes from California. They're sweet, moist, and satisfying. Yet packed with energy, full of vitamins and minerals. And no pits. California prunes. They'll lift you out of your junk food rut.
Cats help people live healthier, even longer lives.
And with Purina Cat Chow brand cat food, people help cats to live healthier, longer lives, too. Maybe that's why veterinarians